We bought a five. Still rebuilding the Celtics. Last time we made an amazing comeback and made a game off recording because I told you guys I was going to start doing that. So that way this is a lot of stream time off. So and then a while off. Also, I know that I have basketball practice later, so this is going to be a longer video because I'm not going to have time to stream tonight. Also, if you guys want to see an NBA playoff preview, my predictions for all the teams in the playoffs, let me know, and I'll start working on it right away. I've decided to take Zach Randolph and Carmelo Anthony out of the rotation, put Aaron Baines back. Getting Zach Randolph was to add some toughness, but also to mold the young players. And veterans don't have to play, and Aaron Baines is also a veteran. I realize my defense has gotten a little bit worse without Baines, but Zach Randolph has done a great job on the defensive. I'm tired of seeing the same lineup, and I'm sure you guys are too. And I like to make changes to the lineup every once in a while, so I did. But not with the starting lineup. So obviously, we're not trying to change what's working. But with the bench in the next few games, because even though he has been clutch in some of these comebacks, he has made some good shots, but I don't really need him. But really break him or anything. Breaking news also, Gordon Hayward got his ankles broken against the Pelicans.
In for
mad at Drew Holiday right now. Very mad.
But that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint. Kyrie Irving lines it up for two.
Kyrie Irving.
Jay, you've known Kyrie
he has to put points on the board.
Growing up in New Jersey, he's overcome a lot of obstacles,
and that's why we're so good at shot blocking and stealing the ball. But we also foul a lot because it's off there. We don't want you to want to play against us. We want you to fear playing against us. And fear to play against ours. We want the other teams to be afraid of us. Small forward, I have no idea why, but
this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game.
Yep.
It seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
The season on his first shot is him. Like, he knows he's not going to play all the games. He knows he's not going to get a lot of minutes. Let me know in the comments, do you think I should start resting Kyrie? I'm going to keep this win streak as long as possible. But we are going to figure out how to handle our load management, because there is Jason Tatum. I mean, basically the big five, basically, because they're all be on any given night, as long as they're given a chance to. All of them are capable of dropping 30. And
when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen. It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Tatum thinks he's Kobe.
Tatum shot no good. I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession. Nice pass to set things up. But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Oh, snap. What type of defense? Why? Jaylen Brown, why? You just messed up. He just messed up the whole defense.
Won't go. And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed.
They got 3 opportunities because of no effort.
Jay, for one, Schrader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change on us.
Yeah,
he's a power forward 3 right now because they are calling him out. He's not going to play anything.
Great pass to set it up.
8, so he is able to play on the 3. And he can shoot over players. Well, he's between 6'8" and 6'10", but either way.
A career 74% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw.
Or undersized power forward. Or using
and fails to hit no hits the first, misses the second. Deep left corner.
Kyrie.
Textbook defense.
Not exactly playing himself right.
Parker into the front court.
He's not really needing to.
Not done yet.
This game is you're probably gonna split for
Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Off the mark at the line. To Irving.
Oh, what a pass to Jaylen Brown from Kyrie Irving.
To their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking
sometimes
to the player individually. It's moving around the perimeter and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
He's not getting the ball.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Look, the most efficient offenses
I'm pretty good.
with the highest number
How you doing?
assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Defense as he drills it.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Jabari Parker, he's 3 for 7.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if
but why?
there's no stopping.
That's all you do well is shoot threes. When am I? Actually, I'm going to be playing Fortnite. Actually, pretty soon.
At times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report though. Start denying him the ball.
Has a look. That won't go.
I will be playing it.
To know
Stay tuned.
Not a good shot. Wizards have it. Rebound. Hold in.
Of course, he left.
For 3. That's
Oh, I'm gonna do that. Answer my question. Or why you stressing? You're nice.
You need to finish just like that.
No. Yes. This. I'm a dog. Don't look at Brad.
Irving. Kyrie Irving. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
You live by the 3.
I'll be playing
by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Don't worry, bro. I'll be on soon, but make sure you stay in and watch. I kind of want somebody to actually watch the video.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
As a shooter,
Nody gang gonna come in here.
Ready?
Tired of people just thinking that I'm a Fortnite YouTuber. I'm not a Fortnite YouTuber.
For an easy catch and shoot.
Whoa! What is this? Yo. If Kyrie was playing like himself, we'd easily be winning right now. If Kyrie just played like himself. Kyrie
and Jay, they have got to get something going quick. They have not looked good at all through 3 quarters.
What?
Well, here's the problem. Guys are out here a little bit lethargic, a little bit lackadaisical, and sometimes great
our win
teams
streak
they
might
can
be
just turn
over,
the lights
guys.
on whenever they want. That's not the way great teams need to operate to win championships. That light needs to stay on all the time.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
So good to see one of Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, back on the court and driving with no issues on that knee. He only played 60 games last year,
bro.
and he missed the
I don't want to be
entire
one people.
Celtics postseason run.
I said that last time.
What this team would have done
I don't know why
if he were
everyone keeps
healthy
asking me that.
and they had Gordon Hayward.
I know. I just wonder why
Irving into the front court.
I ask the same question, especially the guys that have been here for a long time. You should, bro. I know you guys aren't forgetting. You just think, oh, I'm loyal, so he'll do whatever I want.
Right to the basket.
What?
Able to recover with the block.
Don't be that guy, bro.
Protector is a necessity in this game.
Irving, message received. Well defended.
And big time coaching strategy by the staff.
That acts like they forget every time there's a new video, there's a new policy.
Throughout the course of the game.
To Irving.
It's been the same the whole time. Nothing's changed. There's still no 1v1s.
Oh man, did you see that swiftness?
Duos, I'll do that, but
It looked like that in his hand. And a whistle.
I don't 1v1 people, especially not people at all, because I 1v1 like friends that I know personally. Like I don't.
Al Horford sends it away.
I don't even know if you're not toxic on the game.
Irving.
Green!
Jay, the system produces once again.
What do you mean you didn't know? You watched
Count the basket.
that video. Say
That's a strong finish.
you did
Regardless
know.
of contact, finishing strong
You
is
did
key.
know. You just wanted to push my buttons. We all know.
Irving. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the past. The past is one of the most great things we have in this game.
We about to make this 18-point comeback. Let's go. Let's get it.
Doesn't have the down.
Kyrie like, give me the damn ball. Give me it.
And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Let me get buckets.
Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
It's Washington with the basketball. Oh,
No.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
What? Can I give you some info about basketball? What the
beyond the arc for 3.
today and Saturday, if you want to watch some basketball sport where 5 players on the court play together. Yeah, where people argue about who the best player of all time is, and it's pretty biased if you're a fan of a certain team. I try to be unbiased, but I mean, it's pretty freaking hard. Try being a fan of anything and you'll be pretty freaking biased. No!
From out there, but he misses this time.
Shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses.
I'll definitely give you some info. Basketball is a game where you cannot walk with the ball. You have to bounce it at all times, of course. What else do I know about the actual game and not just teams? I've actually never explained to anyone about basketball.
A lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out.
I advise you just watch and maybe you'll pick it up. I don't know. you'll know some of the players by the teams. Just if you think a name is interesting, just write it down and then do some research. You know what I mean? Just do some research on basketball teams and stuff, and maybe you'll figure out all the teams and remember them and everything. Heck, you don't even have to watch basketball to become a fan of it. A lot of people become a fan of it by hearing of it. Jelly! A jelly layup is basically a crazy layup, like a layup that's actually like really cool and crazy.
Washington basketball.
Not like a normal layup.
Whoa, what a finish.
Oh, it's fine. I mean,
watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious.
Hey.
Everybody started to do it, and it ultimately.
Come on, let's guard up. Guard up. Clamp up. Clamp up.
Here comes the
Clamp
screen.
up. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Stays out.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Cashes in for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Over to the right side. From the painted area, won't go down. Irving with the basketball. The deficit is 6.
Perfect.
Shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
What you mean?
He's been knocking down shot after shot, but what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Driving right to the basket. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. To Irving. Trevor Ariza rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Al Horford pins it.
You know why? I don't see
You're gonna be Al Horford at the rim and he's actually gonna let you make it. Let's go!
Down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Fine, jeez.
Nice pass to set things up.
What?
Finishing inside
I want you in the paint.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Oh, by the way, the 3-point line is that big line that you see all around the court. Yeah, that line.
His 8th 3 of the game.
Inside that at the top of the key, then you get 3 points. But if you shoot inside it, you get 2 points.
Here's Irving into the front court.
This is an ankle breaker. When you make someone fall or you make their ankle turn, basically you cross them over.
Layup's good.
That was an ankle breaker or a cross. You crossed or you broke his ankles.
Considering the score.
Lets it fly from
All away from you. So you see, you're learning now. I mean, at least I think you are. Could you please like the video? It says I have only 1 like, just for myself. Irving, he's not making that. Oh my gosh, I'm just chucking up shots now.
But I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Irving to Hayward.
Give him that nice pass. What a pass. That's what I call a flashy pass. Or a Houdini. In my word, it's a Houdini. Like a crazy pass that I can't even believe was made.
Knocked loose.
Still. You know what? I don't want the 2. I want the 3! Wait, was it a 3? Oh, come on.
Some fake schemes.
Dude, this game sucks.
Instead of just naturally.
And you know what?
Irving into the front court.
Guess what?
Up by 7.
I'm gonna get it for real this time. Never mind. Let me try this again. I'm gonna get it for real this time.
Going to launch beyond the
Bang!
arc. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Goes to the left side. Beal, yes. On the case of defense,
done, over dramatic music made by myself, done. We're gonna do it again! No, never mind.
Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession.
Shut up, stupid commentator. You do need to shoot the ball every time.
See the ball go in the hole.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Lead stands at 7.
Oh my
in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
I'm gonna die. That was so far away. Bro, that was at least 8 feet behind the line, bro. What is this? Bro, I'm the GOAT, bro. I don't lose, bro. I don't miss twice, bro. Give me that steal. And you know what? Great.
For 3.
And here's the setup.
51 points. Okay, I think he scored enough.
Eventually, I'm gonna hit you with a head fake, and you're gonna
give me that.
Considering I just made the last couple of threes.
Sorry.
That's when I find an easy way to get to the rim. Or
give me that again. Oh man, that was a good release too. That sucked.
Beal, great feed, sets it up. He throws
I got
it down.
dunked on, bro.
From a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
You know what's funny? I cannot believe Dwayne Wade and Nowitzki are done, bro. These are guys I've been watching my whole life, bro. Guys like Dwayne Wade, Nowitzki. I watched them win championships over and over and over. It was so annoying, especially when Dwayne Wade kept beating my team. Man, I hated him, bro, but now I love him, bro. He's a great player. He's one of the all-time greats.
This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with
I appreciated being able to watch him more. I have a feeling Caruso is going to be like, the Celtics can't be better. Well, last episode I was 25-0. We're about to be 27-0 now.
Wizards at the controls. To Beal. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Irving with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. Hayward and the rebound taken down by Decker. To Beal.
Well, let me explain. I was given a letter by my brother. It was his last message.
Fires the 3. That won't go. Brown with it up top. His team on top by 8. Count the basket inside.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Like in Egypt. Because it's true. People drive and stuff very irritating. The legend for the say, remember the time when Mr. Williams lost our exam papers last semester?
Yo, what's up?
Well, before
What's up?
To Beal. Knocked loose. Celtics have it. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh no! No! Oh! I'm gonna die after that. He just ended his career. Holy crap. Your career has ended.
Jumper's good.
Nothing. Bradley Beal.
And that'll be out of bounds.
What?
Last touch by Brown.
Bro, I don't even care though, bro. We're up by 10 points. We were down 18. We were down 18 when I first started recording. Go ahead. Yeah, that's what I thought. You were making that.
As they win this one handily.
What do you want? The speed game.
For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
So, you guys seen me come back 20 points, 18 points, 27 points.
Finish. The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't
No, I
blocking
do not
shots,
want
they
to
were
1v1
making
on
steals, and it all
Fortnite.
came together.
Thank you for the invitation. If I
I'm Jalen Rose.
politely, you would call me toxic.
NBA basketball.
So, please do not ask me that question anymore, as it is very to hear the same thing over and over again. Thank you, and please do not ask me, do you want to 1v1? Can we 1v1? And that's V-Bucks. Please. It is very irritating. I wouldn't use this voice, but I use this voice when I'm very irritated. I get irritated when people ask me the same question for multiple videos in a row. Please have a blessed day, and don't ask me that question ever again. Also, one more thing. It makes no sense I would 1v1 you anyway. So yeah, lying about the V-Bucks and asking me to 1v1. Thank you, God bless, have a blessed day, do not ask me again. Bye. Okay, that's gonna be the end of the stream. I'm gonna go play Fortnite right now. Pow, pow, pow!